Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chad Novak, and I am actually here just representing myself on this situation here regarding a proposed shopping center along Chuka Boulevard in the beautiful and serene Greens on Gardiner subdivision in southeast Regina. A subdivision which, as you will see in Appendix A, actually won an award for Best Subdivision by the Regina and Region Home Builders Association. I am a proud resident of this very picturesque community, and one of the main reasons I chose to build here was because there was no major commercial development, either existing or planned, in the immediate area. As you will see in Appendix B, the 21 acres in question this evening, in fact, were always planned from onset in 2005 all the way through to April 25th of this year to be residential and a municipal reserve, which I have absolutely no problems with. There was a proposed mixed-use area just north of this development, which again, I would have absolutely no problem with because it fits in with the existing layout of communities all along Arcola Avenue. I want to make one thing perfectly clear tonight, though. As you will see in Appendix C, this is a major commercial development. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The developers can try to minimize the image of the project and make it sound like this isn't going to be anything too intrusive, but the reality of it is a major project. It is only a few blocks away from our new school in the area, and will inevitably cause a major increase in heavy traffic along Chuka Boulevard, including large semis for deliveries, which are a major safety concern for kids and adults alike who choose to walk their kids to school, as is one of the many reasons that they choose a community like the Greens. And further to this, allowing this development sets a very dangerous precedent for the area. And in fact, it would appear that there are already plans in the works to develop a similar project in the new town's subdivision just north of the Greens. Finally, on the idea of community plans and design concepts, I have to ask, what is the purpose of spending any time on major undertakings like our official community plan if we literally will allow any plan or design to be changed at the whim of a developer? Why even make residents feel like they have a say in how our city develops if these kind of discretionary use applications come through more often than even the original concept plans? Residents deserve consistency and an opportunity to have a real say in how our communities develop, especially in situations like this where there is such a drastic change from the original design concepts. For those that may not be familiar with the Greens on Gardiner, or even a majority of the communities along Arcola Avenue, let me give you a quick synopsis of what is included in the area. All along Arcola Avenue, to the north, to the south, from the Ring Road all the way to Tower Road, you have beautiful, picturesque residential communities. Nowhere in any of these communities can you find a superstore, a Walmart, or a Home Depot. What you can find are quote-unquote strip malls that include a nice variety of community needs such as hair salons, drugstores, coffee shops, and convenience stores. Now, does this mean that these communities are quote-unquote cut off from what others might consider city life? Well, absolutely not. You can easily access a wide variety of major commercial developments, or major commercial shopping centers, including the Victoria Square Mall, by endeavoring only on a 2 to 3 minute drive, bus ride, or even a 10-minute leisurely walk. To me, this is the perfect setup and one of the key selling features for many that chose to locate in these communities. It has been suggested by the developers that this kind of project would be welcomed in the area. And in fact, from his delegation at the Planning Commission, Mr. Forster revealed that he lives just across Arcola Avenue in the Wascana Greens. Now, I would suggest that if he is truly serious about this assertion, then he would have absolutely no problems with giving consideration to over 27 acres of land.
So I give 1 minute.
Okay, thank you. In which you can see in Appendix D, that are soon to be available in the Creeks subdivision once Mr. Ripplinger, the current resident of those lands, is relocated by the Creeks. Finally, this evening, I implore you, if you don't want to outright deny this application, please, 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 at least send it back to the developers to force them to conduct true community consultation and to take resident concerns into account. I can guarantee you, if you polled 10 residents in the Greens today, 9 of them would tell you that they weren't even aware of this development happening. Who knows? Maybe they'd all be in favor. But without true public consultation, we will never know. The developers have suggested this is the first negative commentary that they've heard on this development. Well, when you don't actually tell people about the development, other than those who were actually asking for it, of course you're only going to hear positive. So I thank you for your time this evening, and if you have any questions, I will gladly answer them now.
So looking at this, thanks for your presentation.
Thank you.
So looking at the map before us of where this change would be, it looks like it's actually not being developed yet. The area there.
That's correct. That area right now is flat land. There are apartments across the street to the south, and there are homes right across the street to the north on, I'm not sure what it's called, Green Jewel, I believe. And across the street, across Chuka Boulevard, from what I understand, had always been a mixed-use commercial development. Can't think of the name of it right now. But regardless, it was a mixed use, which was going to be something, like we have along Prince of Wales where Soma is and those kind of establishments. So.
Okay. And in general, public traffic is the number one concern as far as traffic.
Well, a couple of things. One, the traffic is a major concern, specifically because we do have that new school literally 2 blocks away from this place. Second thing is, I never moved into Greens, and I'm sure a number of people that live in wherever they live in Regina, they didn't move there for whatever reason. And we have a great example this evening. We're at 13th and Elphinstone. Those people never asked for that development to happen there when they moved in there 30, 40 years ago. If we don't stand up for these kind of things now, this will continue to happen, and we just need proper planning is what I really envision. I don't think, if it was going from medium residential to heavy residential or those kind of things, I can see that not being an issue. But when we're going from what was supposed to be residential to what I would call certainly a major commercial development, we're talking a 38,000 square foot grocery store, 8 restaurants, a couple possible hotels, gas bar, where are we going to stop? I just don't want those in our area. It's not that I don't like the access to it. It's literally 2-minute drive on Victoria Avenue. So,
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.